world to see what I have dealt with and what my family has dealt with, though. So thank you for showing us all how our social work.
Peace and praise will stay with me. Give us a little bit. Some pictures I've never seen. So what we have on a serious note, we'll put her TV down a little bit. What we have at Fugate 1982 here on TikTok. Go over and give her a look. See, that's her. In regards, that's her down here, Darlie. Isn't she? She's a cutie pie. Quick catch up. Here's my sister. She was wrongfully convicted of like 2 of her 3 boys. But she keeps calling herself Darlie's baby sister. She is Darlie Routier's younger sister, Danelle. In 1997, Darlie Routier was convicted of capital murders out of Rowlett, Texas. She's been on death row. She has had more DNA testing than any other death row inmate in Texas history. She feels like she's innocent. Darlie was a very tender-hearted person and still is. But the rest of the world thinks she's guilty. I wanted to lead you over to Fugate 1982 on TikTok so you can listen to her. I don't know. It is spiritual. And then comes the Justice for Devon and Damon at Facebook groups. Or see Darlie Routier is guilty on YouTube. Smallest nanobit of doubt. I think I'm just fortunate that I got to know her, really know her. And go ahead and check those videos out over on YouTube. Darlie Routier is guilty. Also stop and see Stop the Lies. Darlie Routier is guilty on Facebook groups. I've been following this case for years. Darlie Routier stabbed to death her 2 young boys, Damon and Devon, as they slept, and claimed that she was attacked by an intruder, but to this day there's no evidence of an intruder. So go over and listen to Fugate 1982. That's Danelle. And come see BryanSt.John on YouTube, where I've had conversations with her about the case. Justice for Devon and Damon. I wanted to. No, I'm stupid, ain't I? Let's break that down. Free federal YouTube. Here's some shit. Free with a max refund guaranteed and stay $14.99 no matter what, no matter how long. Oh man, when you kick me off of it, I'm tired. Let me see. If you want to hear a little more about this case in depth, where the facts are, you'll go to Southern Fried Crime, Darlie Routier. Getting that from YouTube. On YouTube. Taking Darlie's Pathfinder since the Jaguar was on commission. That's where you want to go to learn about the case, or you can see the prosecutor's podcast. Type in Darlie behind the prosecutors. Have a look for it's a detailed look at the case. But this woman is 100% guilty. We'll have people out there that want to claim that she's innocent. Fugate 1982, have a look over there. Then stop in and see us. They were both, quote, kind of dear and still, but she wanted him to make a decision to get things done. She said Darlie did say they argued back and forth, with the end result being that Darren would fix the boat and sell it, and then fix the car, and then find a more reliable means of transportation. Well, that all sounds like a simple enough argument. That wouldn't be. Darlie Routier is guilty, and you remember the house is about to go into full. So if you're watching Fugate 1982, the main discussion, and maybe it was, be sure to check our facts. Justice for Devon and Damon and Facebook groups. Maybe everything is Darlie Routier, a case for concern. Facebook groups. Situation. So you just need a debate. You see, Darlie Routier is guilty on YouTube. Ignored their mail. They knew they were in trouble. If he had the cash, why not go ahead and pay himself so he could pay the mortgage? This is a big part I do not. 1996 out of Rowlett, Texas. Let's remember Devon and Damon Routier in court. And the last thing they saw was their mother attacking them with a knife. It would be expensive to fix. Maybe that was why he waited. But he didn't say that. He didn't explain any of it. But whatever argument the Routiers had was not the most alarming thing to have happened that day. Alina, Arbrisman, Justice for Devon and Damon at Facebook groups. Come in, Rebecca. Check us out. That's to be traits. We can't let people out here spread misinformation about the way these children were killed like that, as if they don't exist. Yes, they do exist. Rebecca pointed her finger. Their existence wasn't taken away from them by their mother, and it appeared Darlie Routier sits on Texas death row. Alina told Darlie to give her the baby, and Darlie didn't move. She's been proclaiming her innocence ever since she's been there. Darlie said that Drake liked to be held that way. But we know better. Please give me the baby. We know better. Darlie handed the baby over and then went upstairs. Alina very slowly uncovered Drake. The blanket had been covering his face. Once Alina got the blanket off of his face, she noticed that his face was, quote, very perspired, very red, and the lips were light blue. Drake started to catch his breath and then started crying. Alina said she comforted Drake. Southern fried cry throughout the rest of the day. Alina saved Drake from being harmed multiple times. She's got a 4-part series on there where she digs deep into the case. Eka just laughed. Another time, Drake almost fell out of his high chair until Alina caught him. And the judge ruled this whole story prejudicial and not similar enough to the murders to be admissible. For those who say she didn't get a fair trial, peace and chicken grease and shit. Justice for Devon and Damon are clear.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? If you don't change your ways. You a cutie pie? What level of Candy Crush you on? Ah, I see your face. Oh. Piece of chicken grease, y'all. Yeah.